Hi guys, this is your girl Steffi, and I'm actually going to share some videos from a political meeting that's from the DPM. So it's the People's Movement, so it's a new party. Yeah, so it's from the DPM. So I'm gonna share some videos, some clippings. Yeah, so part of the channel will be like just posting stuff that is affecting Grenada. And yes, what if I post would not so much reflect on me or any stuff like that. But anyways, you'll catch the drift. So it's gonna be like blogs and stuff like that. So anything that happens in Grenada or maybe in other Caribbean islands, certain topics that's worth discussing or what giving my opinion on, yes, I'm going to post it. So please guys, do like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, and leave your comments below, leave your review. Your reviews is welcome, your comments are welcome. So yes, I'm gonna post up some videos and stuff and try to do some reaction to certain things that are happening. At least most of the videos that I would try to do, well, or try to post up or try to react about, it would be as a form of maybe edification, information purposes, something that you could learn from. Yeah, that's just it. So stay tuned for more information, and please do look out for my videos.
Journey of forming a political party that put aside tribalism, put aside condemning each other, cussing each other down. At the end of the day, our people are still suffering and not getting what they need to get. When it comes to health care, and it is unbelievable. These guys don't care.
No, they don't.
These guys do not care about you and your health.
Nope, they don't.
In so many ways. But we have the reality where we're looking at many persons who have to go to the clinic and you have to go such far distances. When you go there, there is no medication, the doctor not come, the nurses ain't come. And at the end of the day, you find yourself not being looked after. Right? We as DPM saying to you, one of our priorities is what you call primary health care in the local villages where there is a clinic, to be able to put more resources to ensure that when you go to the clinic that you can be taken care of and their medication available. That is important to us. And it must have reflection that I think to myself and say, there's a lot of people who say that Peter and Stanford jumping from party to party. I want to address that. I really want to address that. They say that somehow we're moving like a train. Well, let's start from the beginning a little bit and kind of put this in perspective. In 2002, Peter, when we came to the NDC, there was no seats. NDC has absolutely no seats.
None.
There was Keith Mitchell controlled everything from east to west, north to south. Clean sweep. No seats. And we came and traveled across this country, day after day, and we built the NDC. And you remember? 2008? 7. How much seat we won? How much seat we won? 11? 11 seats. 11 seats that we won. 11 through. Now we got from nothing, from absolutely nothing. Travel across this country. So we got into power. And them guys, boys and them Nas and them decide.
They're adding people.
Persons like who Peter and what go here, they said Peter won power.
Yeah.
Peter won power. So they're trying now to get Peter out, and all the men who work very hard to get the NDC to power,
and movement,
they want to get rid of
they chase them, yeah. Party marshal.
I'm giving you the story because I want you to know when they tell you
the
that
history, yes.
Jump from party to party.
Tell them.
Nas and them organize a convention. I'm the chairman. I'm in New York. They know out, so they organize a convention to happen in SAS without me. So I got a phone call that said they have a convention. I know about it, but I kept the plane the following day and I come back home. And it just so happened The day I walked in, the same time, just about 10 o'clock, quarter to 10, I turned up in South Yard. God would have it. I opened the door on the left, and Nazim opening the door on the right. Both of us coming out at the same time. So as I come out, I asked Nazim, I said, oh, good to see you. I was surprised to see you. And I asked him for the agenda. He said the agenda inside. I went inside to get the agenda, place back, NDC is waiting for the meeting to start. The meeting will start at 10. I asked him for the agenda, nobody knew what the agenda is. I said, well, the agenda, go by Spark, a man to check the agenda. I went and checked, he said, you don't know where the agenda is. 10:15, 10:30, I asked him for the agenda. 11 o'clock, I still asking for the agenda. Then I see some yellow paper come out. And look at it, in the midst of it, I look 3 steps down, I see there's something there. I asked her, I said, what that for? He said, you know, but I know what it was for. I went there, I said, NDC. Then I started, chairman of the party. Moving forward, I bring the man, Father man did what he had to do is his devotion, and we get started. Ponytail get up from the middle in the back, and he said, the chairman, point of order. Walking forward. I said, okay, what is it? He said, well, I have something I want to put on the table. Go ahead. He said, I have now some people who wanted to get rid of the Prime Minister. First name, Peter David. Undermine the Prime Minister. He called out 10 names. He woke up, right up, on the stage with me standing right here, and then he said, I so moved that these people be expelled from the party.
Wow.
I'm telling you what happened. I was there. I presided over my own execution. And then he said, when he moved, I said, okay, great, we have a mover. Is there a second? Oh, hand went up. The second. All right, good. I turned back to Nas and Uncle Chili, and I said, that is what all they want. None of them put up their head. The head was done like this. Nobody raised their head. I went ahead and said, all right, folks, we have a mover, second down, it's on the floor. All in favor? All hands went up. And I know the hand that went up was more. I said, all who against? There was no hand against. All who abstained? There was nobody abstaining. I said, well, the ayes have it. Said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Could you read the names again of those who were expelled? You read the names again. I said, thank you. I am one of them. So I'm thanking you today for the opportunity to serve you as chairman. And therefore, with that, I now take my leave. I wish you well. I wish God bless you in every way and your leaders. And I said, Dr. Tilly, thank you very much for your leadership. And I exit the meeting. That is how they expel us. So they can't say that we leave anything. They expel us from the NDC. And they expel us because they feel that we want a leadership, which was not true. Which was not true. So in that, and then going on to being with Doc invited us to the Project Grenada.
Guys, please also comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so very much.
When time for leadership, he said go in, he want to do it. But Peter can't run for leadership. So you understand, again, Peter did absolutely nothing. There's no pedal, there's one thing to lead. So, what do you do? Tell me, the only thing left for you to do is to be able to form your own. And there comes now the movement.
Yep.
You, the people, we put it out, and you, the people, said yes. Let's move forward with the movement. And with that, we have moved forward, and today we are standing here today. I'm standing here today because you, the people, said yes, let's move forward. We answer your call, and I've made myself available to that call you have made. And so, Mr. Andy Best has made himself available to that call. This is a man who have made himself, have served the community, have served this church, have served a lot of young people. He is here to make a difference in your life. And I just want to challenge you this evening.